Thank you so much for joining me here. My name is Amber Kleid, and this is Kaleidoscope Yoga. If you like your practice today, please like the video, comment, share, subscribe, give me a little bit of love, and let's spread the love and magic of yoga. So today's practice is going to be pretty short and sweet. We're going to do a slow flow, get into some deep stretching, and just kind of enjoy being here in the present moment. I'm so happy that you're here with me in this present moment. So please find yourself a comfortable position. All you need today is a mat, a blanket for knee comfort if you need it, and a couple of blocks if you like to use them. So we're just going to come into our seat, lengthen up through the spine, and see if you can find that connection between the crown of the head and the earth. So whatever you're sitting on, a block or your mat, maybe you're on a blanket, allowing for the pelvis to kind of tilt forward a little bit, relaxing through the upper thighs. Yogi's choice, whatever feels best in your body, of course. That is the name of the game that I love to play, and it should really be the name of the game in all yoga. As long as you are feeling comfortable and safe, then we are doing our job well as teachers. So, listening to the body, honoring yourself. If you find yourself in a position that does not feel good, please move out of it so you are comfortable. And remember, everybody's bodies are different. So even if your shape doesn't look like mine, that's awesome. You're an individual. So just kind of take that and roll with it. And like I said, just find what feels really nice in your body and comforting. So as we locate that nice tall spine, lifting from the crown of the head, let your shoulders relax down. Maybe we find like a small activation in the core. Let the arms rest heavily at your side. Palms can rest up so we can receive this beautiful energy to pull in to our day, to this moment. And just allow yourself to be. No chores, no to-do list. No, honey, can you do this? No, this time is just for you. Unless, of course, you're practicing with someone, which is amazing as well. And it's always fun when we can find someone who's like-minded to practice along with, especially at home. So let's take 3 deep breaths together. Breathing into the belly, letting that breath come past the diaphragm into the chest. And let it go. You can sigh it out if you like, or just breathe out through the nose. Let's try that again, breathing in. And exhale, release. One more time, please. Breathing in. And letting go. Nice. So if you'd like at this moment, you can set an intention for your class today. And it can be whatever your heart desires. But making it kind and nurturing. And just know that when we set our intention, that it isn't necessarily that it's going to come to fruition in the next few moments or maybe even the hour, but just know that putting it out there, the universe starts to work in your favor and it will pop up. We're on this amazing journey together. If you've been doing yoga for a long time, or if you're just beginning to do yoga, you'll start to understand that these things, they build on one another. And we kind of learn to let go and just be in the moment. And that's a process too. So if it doesn't happen immediately, it's okay. On your next inhale, draw the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, let them float back down and around. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Release it back. 1 more time. Up, breathing in and down, releasing the breath. Let's switch directions. Back and up and down, forward. After you've finished your third, I invite you to do 1 shoulder at a time and just play and experiment. Yeah. For some reason, the word experiment did not sound like experiment in my ears. I'm not sure why. So rolling the shoulders forward, getting into the back of the shoulders. And then let's go the other way. We can open up our heart space a little bit more. And just playing with this movement and seeing how it feels in the upper back and the arms and the neck and with the breath. Good. Go ahead and bring that to a pause. Relax the hands down by your side, and when you're ready, let's take a big breath in, fingertips to the sky. We're going to intertwine the fingers, turning the palms up and stretch through the forearms. And we're really going to anchor our body down, relaxing that tailbone. And then our rib cage should be relaxed. So we're not lifting up, we're not finding a back bend here. We're just finding some space in between the ribs and the hips, and then all the way up along the armpits and through the forearms. And when you're ready, we're going to take an inhale, and then on your exhale, just dip it to the right. Hold here for 1 breath, and then inhale back to center, and exhale to the opposite side. Let's inhale back to center. And this time we're going to exhale, right hand down, leave that left hand to the sky. Find support through the fingertips or the palm. And then we're going to take an inhale and we're going to look towards our fingertips. And as you exhale, you're going to look towards your right fingers. So look down. And then inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. Let's do that 1 more time, please. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. And on your next inhale, we're going to draw both hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Find that support however you need it so you're not dumping into your shoulder. And then take an inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. And inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Last time, inhale, look up. And exhale, down. On your next inhale, we're going to float those hands up into center. Big stretch up. Big breath in. Rotate those wrists and let those hands come down by your side. Perfect. Let's make our way to tabletop position, please. Bringing the palms to the ground, wrists underneath your shoulders, spreading out those fingertips nice and wide. Knees underneath the hips, toes behind your knees. Hugging gently into the belly. We're going to extend right leg out, press those toes into the ground. So this is kind of an active shape. We're going to press into the palms. Arms are straight, elbow pits forward. Hugging into the belly, and I'm going to give you the option here to lift your left leg up. Kind of a little plank variation for 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. Bring that knee down, drop the right knee, and extend through the left leg. Press into that heel, getting a little extra stretch through the leg. And then when you're ready, connecting to that core and lifting the right knee up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the right leg back. Come to plank. You've got this. Let's drop the knees, roll to the belly, all the way down. Relax the toes, elbows to the waistline. Let's take an inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Again, baby cobra. Exhale, release. And last time, baby cobra. Maybe draw it up just a little bit higher this time if it feels good in your body. If it cranks too much on your back, don't come up as high, and relax it down on the exhale. Press into those palms, lift yourself up through tabletop. Find your child's pose. Walk those hands back. But I'd like you to find an active arm here. So reaching with the fingertips and then tenting the fingertips, you're going to discover a little bit deeper stretch through those armpits. And here I'd like to invite you to find a little organic sway from side to side. And then come back to center, rest those palms down, and make your way back up. Nice. Press into the palms, turn the toes under. Let's find our downward facing dog. Enjoy that journey all the way up. Press into the palms, let those shoulders rotate out. So almost as if your triceps are going to pinch your nose. And go ahead and walk your dog. So dropping the heels down, getting into those bent knees. Give the toes a little love here. Stretch them out. Should feel super good. And then we're going to anchor down that left heel. Inhale, right foot up. And we're going to rotate that right hip up towards the ceiling so we stack our hips. And let your left heel drop just a little bit more into the ground. You can rotate that right ankle. We're pressing into the arms, strong support here. Neck is loose. Go ahead and even out the hips. Take a nice deep inhale, and on your exhale, we're going to float that right foot forward. Drop that back knee, crescent lunge. Bring those palms together. As you exhale, we're going to find our twist here. Palms together. Elbows reach out, and we lengthen through the crown of the head. Legs are active, so they're kind of pulling in towards the midline. Take 2 breaths here. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to turn the chest forward, brings the hands to the sky, and we're going to exhale, left hand down, right hand high. Little revolve twist, turning that back toes under, lifting up that back knee. You got it? Good. And stretch. Rotate through that wrist if that feels nice. Take a nice deep inhale, and on your exhale, right hand's going to come to the inside of the right foot, and we're going to turn our back heel down onto the ground. So the outer edge of our back foot is facing the back of the mat, and we're going to inhale, reaching the left hand to the sky. If you want a little deeper stretch on the inner thigh on the right leg, press the arm against your leg. Good. Take an inhale, find warrior 2. Drawing yourself up, relaxing those shoulders. Look over the fingertips and just take a peek at your knee, making sure you can see your toes. One more breath here. And exhale, right hand down to the ground, left hand to the sky. Take an inhale here. And exhale, left hand down to the ground. We're going to drop the left knee down. And we're going to spin our foot to the right. And we're going to inhale, left hand to the sky. Next inhale, we're going to bring the right hand up and out, just like warrior two. And then exhale, left hand's going to come down, and we're going to reach that right leg out and find this beautiful stretch from fingertips to toes in our supported side plank. Big breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring the right knee to meet the left and sweep your arm down and just bring yourself back so we're facing the front of the mat in our tabletop position once again. Pressing into the hands, turning the toes under, make your way into downward facing dog. Walk those heels. Take one more breath here and then anchor down. Right heel, inhale, left foot up, stack the hips. Dropping that right heel down to the earth just a little bit more, rotating through the ankle of the left foot. And then go ahead and even out those hips, taking a nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to draw left foot forward. We're going to drop that back knee, find our crescent lunge. Bring those palms together. As you exhale, we're going to drop right elbow down, finding our prayer twist, lengthening through the spine, drawing those legs together, very active pose. And on your next inhale, go ahead and draw the hands to the sky, chest comes forward. And we're going to drop the right hand down, left hand stays high. Revolve twist, turn the back toe under, lift the knee. Good. Breathe it in. Exhale, left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Turn the right foot down. So the knife edge of that back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. And inhale, right hand to the sky. Take your next inhale into warrior two. Relax those shoulders. Take a peek to your fingertips, left fingertips, and check out that knee, making sure you can still see your toes. So we don't want our knee to bust out over the toes. Hold. Take an inhale, and on your next exhale, we're going to drop the left hand down, right hand to the sky. And then exhale, right hand's going to come down. We're going to drop that back knee, swivel the toes to the left, and then we're going to open up once again here. And then take an inhale, bring those arms back out. Exhale, right hand down to the ground. Left leg extends, and we find this beautiful, awesome stretch on the left side of the body. All right, from here, we're going to take our right foot and we're going to swivel it back towards the left leg. And we're just going to drop ourselves down on our booties, keeping that left leg extended, right foot in towards our thigh. And once we get settled, you can move the little fleshy points underneath your booty if you want to. Relaxing this leg, reaching towards your left toes. You don't have to touch the toes. Anywhere in between is just fine. And we're going to breathe the right hand to the sky. Big inhale. And we're going to exhale and rainbow it towards the left hand. So the idea here is we don't want to collapse. We want to be strong in our core. So a little connection in the belly, and we want to have length through our spine. So if we find this kind of connection, the stronger connection through the spine, you're getting into the hamstring more. If you round the back, you're going to get into the low back. So if you have low back pain, this tall spine is going to be much more beneficial to you than rounding through the back. All right, on our inhale, we're going to come out with rainbowing the arm up and bring it to the right for support. We're going to bring the left hand up and we're going to kind of roll onto our calf or shin and then open up here. And then exhale, bring it back down. Let's flip to the other side. Extending the right leg out, bringing the left leg in. Move the little fleshy points under the bottom. And we're going to reach the fingertips towards our toes. Take an inhale, scoop the left hand to the sky. And exhale, let it rainbow down towards the right hand. And again, just being careful that you're not rounding through the spine, but we're nice and strong, connecting to the core. Foot is flexed, whether you're touching the toes or not. And you're relaxed in the left leg. And you can even close your eyes for the next 2 breaths and just check into the body. Are you ready? We're going to take an inhale and we're going to unravel ourselves back out. Bringing the left hand to the left side for support, reaching the right hand up and roll on to that left shin and open up through the front of the body. And exhale. So drop the hip and then we're going to come into our pigeon shape. So bringing the hands out in front, just shifting the left knee over to the side. So the left foot is kind of, your heel can be somewhere in the vicinity of your hip point on the right leg. And we're going to stay up in this pigeon pose. So pressing the palms down to the ground, straightening through the arms, and you can roll the shoulders back and down your back, relaxing the back leg. Keeping your toes spread to protect your knee. And remember, if you need a block or a blanket or some kind of support underneath your hip, if you're struggling with keeping that hip down or you don't feel that it's even, give it some support. The more support you have, the easier it's going to be for the body to relax. And pigeon is not an easy shape, so we definitely do not want to push ourselves into it. Gaze can come forward. And if you want, while we breathe here for a moment, to find some movement in the neck, you're more than welcome to do so. Giving yourself a little extra love. One more breath here. Good. If you're supporting yourself, go ahead and pull out the block or blanket or whatever it is. Turn that toe under on the back leg, lift up that knee so you have plenty of space to swing that left leg back and swing your left leg forward. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to find ourselves in this position, pressing into our palms. Chest is forward, shoulders are rolled back. Find support under that right butt cheek if you need it. And as you breathe, just play around and discover with how much space you can create through the ribs and the belly. This is a great place for the belly to expand. Take a few more breaths. One more breath here. Remove your support if you have it. And we're just going to drop our booty back. Give yourself some space so you can swing that left leg forward and we can come onto our backs. So resting back down, drawing the knees into the chest. And just for a moment, if it feels good to you, bringing the hands to the knees, just circle, big circles here. Stirring the pot. One direction and then the other, just noticing how the low back connects to the floor. A little massage here. And then we're going to hug the knees into the chest and just roll to one side. I'm going to roll to my right. You roll whatever side feels good. And then you can choose to maybe support your head here and stay in this fetal position. Or if you'd like a little bit more space through the chest, go ahead and open up that left arm and then scoot that right shoulder to the right just a little bit more. And then let yourself find this twist. Check into the body. Notice if there's any unnecessary holding. And remember to honor the body, to honor the sensations. And if it doesn't feel good, then find something that feels better. Something that resonates with you. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. And then we're going to roll back to center, connecting to the core. And then draw those knees in. And then roll to the opposite side. And decide if you want to be in your fetal position with the supported head, or if you want to find a bit of a twist. It's up to you. And then soften the breath. So this is really strange, but I just got a waft of like homemade macaroni and cheese. I have no idea where it's coming from. I don't eat dairy or wheat, but boy, it sure is kind of bringing back a little bit of nostalgia from my childhood. Soft in the belly, soft in the face, relaxing the eyes. 2 more breaths here. When you're ready to find a little movement, go ahead and make your way back to center. And draw those knees to the chest one final time, giving a gentle hug and a rock from side to side. And I invite you to play with happy baby for a few moments. Let those knees drop to the outside of the armpits, and maybe stretching one leg and then the other, just kind of experimenting and see how that feels. Maybe even stretching out both legs. And then when you're ready, we're going to drop our heels and feet to the ground and slide those heels out to the end of the mat. Let's bring our hands above our head and indulge in a full body stretch, hugging all the muscles into the bones. And then with a big release, let it all go and allow yourself these next few minutes to find stillness and let the body absorb the movement and the breath that you've just experimented with and explored through. And just noticing any sensations in the body without judgment, but with love and an open heart. Let your breath begin to deepen into the belly, and let that energy start to move its way along the body, into the chest and the arms and the head, down into the hips and the legs, maybe finding a little movement in the fingers and the toes, maybe rocking the head from side to side. And when you're ready for a little more movement, maybe you'd like to roll to one side and just rest for a few breaths. And then as you make your way into a seated position, we'll draw our hands together in Anjali Mudra. in honor of our practice together and taking time out for yourself. I'm so grateful for your presence here today. And I hope that wherever the rest of the journey and the day takes you, that it is full of love. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give me a comment, shout out if there's anything I can help you with. I'm here. Thank you so much.